everybody, a victorious prowl here. I mined 2,002 diamonds. Look at how high that stack goes. 2,002 diamonds in a single day, going against stream during this subathon. And guess what? Chat fought Prowl, and Prowl won. The diamonds are all mine. I did not have to give these ones to Blue Jay. That's beside today's point, because today we're going to be going over one of my favorite additions to Minecraft. And although they can be frustrating if you don't know how to use them right, the Allay is a great companion and a great thing to have in your world. They're great for saving time while you're gathering resources, whether it be sand, dirt, amethyst shards, etc. They're really nice for going around and picking those things up for you so you don't have to do it. And they're also amazing to use as a collection system for a variety of different farms in the game, allowing you to farm those items faster and make the collection system for those items less laggy and smaller and easier to make. We're going to be getting them today so we can do those things later. So let's go ahead and talk about getting yourself your first Allay. So let's go ahead and take off and find our Allay. There's a couple places that you can find the Allay, 2 places to be exact. Place number 1 is a Pillager Outpost, and place number 2 is a Woodland Mansion. We're gonna save Woodland Mansions for another episode because I can go over them in an episode all by themselves, so I don't want to go there. An outpost though is pretty simple, and we can do that one of 2 ways. We've gone over using chunk base in many previous episodes. Chunk base is a good way to find an outpost. I decided this time I wanted to go another route. We're just gonna fly around. We have rockets, we have Elytra now, so why not stretch our wings a little bit? I got my render distance turned way up. So we'll just keep a lookout in the world and see how long it takes us to find an outpost, and everyone that we see, we'll go take a look at. Outpost number 1, we have a cage. And we have pillagers inside of it. They do spawn or generate inside of these cages now. This is a recent change. I don't know what that means for our Allay friends and trying to find one, but either way, this place has already been conquered, so not even worth checking the chest up there. Ooh, there's another one over this way. Let's go check it out. All right, outpost number 2. Yep, that's been broken open. Oh man, I bet this is Blue Jay's doing. Okay, I guess our search continues. There's a village. You guys know how Bedrock is. Wherever there's a village, there's a decent chance of an outpost. Ah, there we go. Another outpost. See what I tell you? Nothing of value and no Allay cages. All right, let's see what we got. No cages again. We have a cage. Empty. Think we're out of luck again. Nothing. Ah! Now, before we move on, did you know that I have merch? Meet the Hide and Seek Warden product line. My live streams sometimes ask me to draw things in MS Paint. You guys wanted to see these drawings become merch, so together with you, I made the Hide and Seek Warden. This design isn't about me, it's about you wanting to express how much that you like Minecraft. So be sure to visit my store on my channel page here on YouTube and browse through all the amazing products I have available, and keep a lookout because there are more coming. Ah! An Allay! It's an Allay! Dude, I looked everywhere for you guys. This took way too long. Take some rockets. Come on. We finally found our Allays. Okay, after a long trip home, we are here, and I want you to know how to use the Allay before I start to give you some really cool examples of how to use them, okay? So first of all, these guys right now, they're just freely wandering around. They're not attached to me or any particular person. If I were to unlead them, they would just roam around kind of aimlessly right now. So to link these guys up with you, you just need to give them an item. The item does not have to stay in your hand. It does not have to stay in your inventory. You just give them an item, and at that point, they're linked up to you. So I can give this guy a firework rocket. I can give this guy a golden carrot, and they're linked up. Now they will follow me as far as 32 blocks away. If I get more than 32 blocks away from them in some way, they will stop following me, and they will kind of go into that aimlessly roam around mode. There's a couple of other unique things about them whenever you give them an item and you kind of like own them too. You can't hurt them. Like personally, you can't hurt them. I cannot hit them and do any damage to them, but other things can hurt them. A creeper could come up here and blow up beside us. A skeleton could shoot an arrow and hit one of them. There's still a variety of things that can hurt them, but I cannot. This way, while you're doing things or have them doing things with you, you don't accidentally hit them with your axe when you go to chop a tree or something like that. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Also, they have really fast health regeneration because Mojang doesn't want these guys to just easily die on you. So they regenerate about 2 hearts of health per second while linked to the player. So it's pretty hard to kill them unless you one-shot them or you are intentionally trying to get them killed. I'm going to unleash these guys really quick. You'll see they're going to follow me. They're going to stay within range of me at the very least. Here they come. Here comes one. Here comes the other. And they will detect items that they hold. Just that one item. And they will bring it to you. He can hold up to 1 full stack of the item, not counting the one in his hand. The one in his hand does not count as one of the items in his inventory. Same thing for this guy. So I can have 2 different Allays picking up 2 different things, and both of them will bring those things to me and drop them on me. They can do more than just bring an item to you and drop the item on you. If I go to my crafting table here and I craft a note block and it plays a tune, the Allays can hear this tune up to 16 blocks away, and they will now be linked with this for 30 seconds. So now if I drop items, not my sword, can I have that back? Now they're going to take it to that note block instead of to me, and they will continue to do that as long as they have heard it within 30 seconds. This will be critical to some farms that we make a little bit later on. Now, these little guys, these Allays, you can get more of them. You can actually clone them, or it's officially called duping, duplicate them, but that sounds like cheating. So I always call it cloning. We can clone them and make more of them, which is kind of neat. All you got to do is make them super happy. And to do that, you need to craft yourself, make yourself a jukebox. You can see the recipe there. Make the jukebox, have them within range of it. Pop in a disc. They will start dancing. They are super happy. And to get more of them, all you got to do is click an amethyst shard on them and you will get a new one right away. And you have to wait about 5 minutes and then you will be able to clone them again. And now I want to talk about or go over what are some things that we can actually do with the Allay that you are going to find useful and helpful. We're going to start with something easy, and then we'll talk about something a little bit better, let's say. I only need 1 of these guys, so I'm going to unleash them. And then leash back 1. Come here, buddy. 2 and 3 of them. Put them there. This guy right here, he should follow me, but I'm just gonna lead him. It'll make it so he doesn't get too far away. And we're gonna take him to a little spot to do a little bit of farming. So I have my Allay friend down here, and I need to take this item out of his inventory. First of all, I want to unlead him, so we'll click him. That took the lead. Oh, that took the lead out of his hand because it was an empty hand. We'll click him again, and that'll give him that. Now click it one more time, and that will give me the lead. It can get a little confusing giving them an item, taking an item away, but to take an item away, just click on them in an empty slot in your inventory and he'll give you the item. But in this case here, I actually want to give him this. This is an amethyst shard, and we are at my amethyst geode that we did much earlier in the season. If you've watched me farm this, you'll know it's a little annoying because these shards get everywhere and it takes a lot of time to go through and pick them all up. But now with our Allay friend, whenever we do something like this, or maybe go farm sand or dirt or something of that nature, we no longer have to worry about taking the extra time to go pick the stuff up. I can just worry about breaking it, and that's it. And our friend there will bring all of the amethyst shards over to me now, so I don't have to worry about jumping up, down, parkouring around to get all of the drops. He'll just bring them all my way, which is super convenient and a big time saver. Now we need to talk about how to use the Allay for item collection and farms, because to me, this is the best part. So on stream during the subathon, I've been working on a lot of various like grindy projects, and one of them was preparing an area for our next episode and our next farm that we're going to build together. It's going to go down here as like a tuck away, like secret area that the farmer up there has not told anybody about. And by the way, you saw this little entrance here? I think I'm going to attempt my first ever like large scale redstone door, maybe with a secret way in. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Everybody wanted to see it, so we're going to figure that out in a future episode. But for now, we're going to have this huge underground growing area where I'm going to put a lot of different like plant-based farms, and our first one is going to be bamboo, and it's going to go in here. Maybe one layer, maybe 2 layers. I don't know. You'll have to stop by the next episode to see. But the collection method here is super important because there is one thing that makes the collection incredibly easy, and that is the Allay. So I don't have an example to show you right now, but I do have a world with an example I will show you real quick. This is the Bedrock Guide Season 3 world for those that were around at that time. And it's a huge bamboo farm with a whole bunch of Allays flying around, picking up the bamboo that is being knocked down by flying machines and bringing it back. This farm, unfortunately, though, was susceptible to some problems. I think all my flying machines in here have already broken. I have a good fix, a good solution for that we will employ when we build the farm in the main world. But isn't this awesome? Look at them go. They're so great and so much better than using a whole bunch of minecart tracks and a minecart under here and collection system and all that. It's more fun and it's a lot more efficient as well. And as far as the Allay is concerned, I can actually think of a couple of other little things, but these are minor and they're not part of like how it works, but more part of how it doesn't work, I guess. The Allay likes to get stuck on non-solid blocks. So doing things like using glass panes here or trap doors or even slabs, things like that, the Allay does not do good with that. In fact, the Allay will go out of his way to get stuck on those things and then stop working. It's an unfortunate part of the Allay. I'll make sure I cover those things when we use the Allay in farms. But that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, there's a like button. Find it, click it. If there's also a subscribe button if you enjoy the series, make sure you click subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.